very, very quickly.
Exactly. And there's a Ziggs
on top of it.
We saw it already from Rocket, I believe, earlier. Can be absolutely destructive with the Ziggs in the mix. What do you think of Splyce's
Tiamat, once he has wave clear, that's when things get a lot better.
Goodbye, Wonder! But at what cost? Tower shots come down. Wonder is now running for his life. Flashes over the wall, and it's secured by Perks. The worst possible dragon. I think that's probably fair.
Look at top lane now, though.
All right, Killer Instinct is going to get fired. There we go. Here comes Perks. Not going to be able to kill just yet. But Yanka sends it home with a bite from Winter.
Surprise, Wonder didn't choose to tank the tower. Given the
tower's going to drop very, very quickly.
So Splyce's answer to this strat is to just get this bot tower down as quickly as possible. We saw this from the level 2 roam of Niski. Gold differential is what you got to consider, which we might not have time for as we see a play in the top side.
We will not. Wonder is going to get caught by that Dark Flight. Blades of Torment thrown down. And there comes a Mega Inferno bomb, but the Blood Wall passive is available for Wonder. Nice shoving down the mid lane. They have the only tower kill of the game. He was down in the bottom lane. It is a Ziggs fiddle lane. I don't really care what you play into that. And we need to see for the Plasma to connect. There's one tag. Gonna come down in a moment or two. There is Perks running in with the supercharge. Jumps in with the Killer Instinct. You can see that coming minutes away. So it's very difficult to
just collectively grouping top. We talked about how now the Rift Tower just does more damage to towers, and when you protect it, you can very easily take 2 turrets. Well, that's exactly what G2 just did. And in terms of overall map control, they've equalized the goals. Perks is still extremely strong, level 13 now, and we talked about it last game. Level 16, 2 items is really when you can start to be a carry, and it doesn't even take that long to get.
This game, without the Karma and the Morgana, is the Soraka Braum enough? Plus level 16.
Here we go.
But here comes Ornn. The horn is loud, and knocks away G2 Esports. Close Storm comes down and Splyce as they calling. They've locked themselves Xerxes, but a 3-man stun from Scout of the Week. Jankos is doing what he can with that Unbreakable, but Niski with a flash forward closes it out and defend the mid-outer turret. G2 Esports will extend their gold lead and continue to apply pressure.
Now the Baron is up and available with the priority.
The sequence award down, gives him a brief, momentary glimpse, and is cancelled. Teleport being channeled by Wonder. He's got his ultimate available. Smites are up in the pit. Baron will be secured in a moment. It's picked up by Perks on the way out. G2 even picked themselves up a scuttle crab. Multiple attempts to disrupt it. Multiple roams, multiple ganks, multiple dives. But G2 just had their finger on the pulse. They knew where and when and what Splyce were doing and always had an appropriate response.
I completely agree. The same, where they basically regain priority mid and then play towards bot. And with this Baron buff, they're just going to continue this siege. But Splyce are just going to try and
map. Look at the wards that are just littered. Splyce is part of the jungle. Zoom out from the observers, really highlighting how much information G2 have to work with. Remember, the top tower...
They're just zoning them away, and now Splyce going for a fight.
They are. Xerxes didn't even get that Shroud of Darkness shield to bounce the grenade. Throws down the Paranoia. It times out without following a dive. Does not turn. The rest of G2 Esports are now pushing up. There goes the Braum ulti just to shut down Niski. Perks takes legitimately no damage. Dark Wind bounces back and forth as here comes the Crow Storm. There is the heal coming out from Wadid Soraka. Going to trade 1-for-1. Wonder for Oduwamne. Double kill for Perks and turns his attention back to the inhibitor turret as Kasing and Kabi are trying to stop the tower going down. They defend top for now, but while all that's going on, Hyanen's joined the fray, and he's shoving in the mid lane.
G2 looking good as they try to break into the base of Splyce. Their resources are being divided. Wonder did lose his life, but the 2 kills gained in their favor means that they can keep the pressure on with Baron spawning in only a few seconds.
Tower's going to fall. Inhibitor will fall immediately after. If Splyce do not find a way to interrupt, for the time being, numbers advantage actually will help out. They underestimated how much time it would take for G2 to get up there, but importantly, the base is open. Aatrox can win in over 428 CS for now. All of the Portrait comes up, but look at the damage into Niski already. That's decent. A couple of golden members on the side of G2, but there's nobody dead. There's not enough damage. There's not enough follow-up. Perks jumps in with the Killer Instinct, and he's already got one with the help of Wonder. That's a double kill for Wonder's Aatrox in the top lane, and it is truly
for G2 to reset the fight and turn it around in their favor. Splyce, they go for a last-ditch effort. It was admirable. The setup was good, but they are no longer in a position to really contest, and they lose their first inhibitor.
30 20 minutes on the clock. The inhibitor in now.
It's interesting because a lot of what we've been speaking about this split so far has been how well teams... Back to what we were talking about earlier on. Ooh, how we don't have time, another fight.
We did not. Splyce have all of a sudden found opportunities to fight. Managed to take down Wonder in the mid lane as well. This will buy them plenty or so seconds. Perkz goes fishing. Doesn't find anybody to jump onto with a killer instant. And Hyonin again using that Heimerdinger ulti to try and force down the tower. That power beam from the turret chunks down Kobe. He's forced to run for his life. Mega Inferno Bomb is available, but it won't do a lot of damage into those Baron empowered minions. Tower falls, Inhibitor's gonna go there after, and Splyce, they just can't get past. There's so much range and zone control between the towers, the grenades, the turrets, the Soraka. It's not done yet, and there's the teleport, Benius.
G2 have the Nexus in their eyes. All 5 members are grouped up. They still have the Baron buff available, and they want to do this tutorial style. Splyce, ultis are coming up. Here comes the engage.
All right, Call of the Forge God comes out. Look at this. Xerxes able to shut down what did, but it is at the cost of his own life. Now Wonder turns it back around, flashing forward. Got the Bloodwell passive to bring him back to life. Perkz goes forward before he's scattered by the weak, but there's simply not enough damage. It was Meek, a quadra kill for Perkz to close out the game, to close out the week. And G2 Esports are destroying the Nexus, destroying Splyce, and G2 go undefeated in week 1.